biggest supporter would be my mum. So she's been with me since the start of badminton when it was just a family event, and she's still here with me now and supporting me as a senior. When I was younger, my mum always drove me to trainings, made sure I had enough food, and also paid for the trainings. And I'm grateful for her to allow me to focus on badminton rather than everything else about how to get to the training or making sure I had enough to eat. In tournaments, my mom often cheers and claps for me, and I really enjoy that because she does that regardless of how I'm doing. Whether I win or lose, or if I'm having a good or bad day, I always know she's back there sharing her heart out for me, and I really appreciate her for that. There was one time, it was after I lost a game in an under-19 semi-finals. So I really wanted to win that to get into the finals, and I was quite upset and a little bit emotional about the loss. And she tried to support me by coming up to me afterwards and telling me all the things that I could have done better, which I understood at the time, but I was still visibly upset. So that meant that I didn't really want to hear any of it, and I just wanted to be left alone and have some time to myself. That kind of meant that the next game that I played, I was still thinking about that interaction and still thinking about the last game. I would have preferred if she let me have some time on my own first, and then gave me the choice to go and find her and chat to her and to initiate that conversation, rather than her coming to me and talking to me while I was still a little bit emotional. At the end of the day, I told my mom how that situation made me feel, and she was very understanding of that. And after that, we both agreed to take next steps so next time that I would be the one to initiate conversation with her. Since that day, my mom's still been my biggest supporter, but we've changed a little bit how we debrief together. One of my memorable moments, after I won the Oceania title, I went up to her and we had a good heartfelt chat, and that was more about how the game went rather than what I should have been doing better. And I think that was really important because as one of my highlights, it was quite important for me to be able to chat with her about that, and for it not to be so results oriented about the points and to be more about how I felt about the game. That really meant that she was more taking care of me rather than wanting the result.